Morning. It's a rainy Saturday morning. I figured I'd give an overview of my Mustang II project. I don't know what year it is. I didn't really bother looking. It's 74 to 78. I just wanted a leaf spring car that was fairly small and light, not a big pickup truck or anything like that. So as you can see, I've already started taking it apart, doing the basic prep work, ready to get a motor fitted in it, a cage in it. And we've already stripped out the inside, pulled off the doors, sheet metal. It's fairly well dismantled. Get everything out of the way so it's easy to work on. Right now this car will get a twin turbo big block Chevrolet. This is the motor out of a mud truck. As you can see, the red mud on it from down here in Georgia. I hadn't even washed it yet. I just used it for fitment purposes. This motor's right now a 530-inch engine. Power glide transmission. It is getting two eBay GT45 turbos. The basics on the car so far. The frame rails are wide enough, not really to pass headers down through, but they're a good bit narrower than a regular Fox body. Like that, it fits a little bit easier. A couple things I don't like about this car is the spindle ends up about right here on the motor versus a Fox body. It ends up about right here. It's not really ideal, but it's slid back as far as it can go and still be able to get cylinder heads off and the transmission bolts, that sort of thing. The factory Mustang IIs, the motor is offset in the car. So the center line of the motor is more, probably 3 or 4 inches over to the passenger side. So one of the things I had to do to make it even fit in the car is split the transmission tunnel to make us some room just for the bell housing. This area will still have to be raised up just to fit the bell housing. The bell housing's kind of mashed up against it right now. Once I put Ultra Bell in it, then it will run out of room. The main cross member I've cut in half to clear the oil pan. You see, I don't think we have enough light, but I've started making a new cross member in front of it, and the rack will be in behind the new cross member, and then that'll be braced to the original. Once I get the motor back out, I'll take some better video of it. My goal, there's a carburetor on it right now. I don't think I'll be able to blow through. I'll probably use EFI on this engine. That was just for mock-up purposes. I'm trying to get everything to fit under the hood. The transmission crossmember itself, I reused most of the old pieces from the original. Just relocated the center of it and moved the brackets. I'm not going to mini tub this car. I plan to run on a 235 60/15 radial on a 10 or 8-inch wheel. I am relocating the springs. These are the stock springs that I just cleaned up, made some solid bushings for. I relocated the front spring hanger already. They're just bolted back in. They're not finish welded. If you're familiar with a Mustang II, there's the upper mount. You can see where it's been moved over from here and re-drilled and moved to here, which the way the mount on the body's made, that's as far as you can go over without cutting into the original body. I'm trying not to cut this car up. I just don't want the extra work. And I'm just going to put a basic 12-point cage in it, so the more factory sheet metal's left in place, the stiffer it'll be. As you can see, the car's not mini tub now, and I really don't plan on it. Moving the springs inboard and straightening them out, you pick up about 1.5 inches or so, which is plenty for our purposes here. Other than that, I got headers coming, a few odds and ends, so got to finish up some basic prep work to get ready for the cage. Still got to get subframe connectors welded in, cut out the trunk pan, get that rebraced and get ready for the cage. So I'll be starting on the cage next as soon as I get this motor out of it. I do need the turbo headers so I can mount the turbos and make sure there's going to be plenty of room for our forward bars up in this area. I may cut all this out. I really haven't decided yet. I don't want to. I'm trying to keep the car as intact as possible. I plan to use the stock hood and stock doors and no lightweight parts on the outside. Just more street car than anything. And, well, that's it so far. Thanks.